Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here to do the second video on this Monday double header. This one is a Patreon request from this Patreono right here. Asks us to check out the Fallen Prodigy with the song Regret. I have zero. Let me rephrase that. I have a regret of watching the previous video. If I had known that the previous video was going to be what it was, I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
I would have skipped that one.
I think we're better.
So there you go. I have one regret.
I think we're better people now because of watching that video.
Well, we're definitely better people. I'm never going to watch anything from that band again.
Exactly.
So
You learn new things. By everything you do wrong, you learn something new.
that is true. There's always a chance to improve yourself. Now, let's hope this song is not going to be regretful.
Yeah.
Let's just hope. I didn't check anything, so honestly, I don't even know.
This could be a regret.
Well, like you always say, there's always a 50-50 chance that this could go good or bad.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All of the days that I spent wishing you would come back and bring everything I've ever done in your creation. Why don't you face what you brought into existence? Don't be such a fucking clown. Have I done to push you away? Do you even remember the color of my eyes? Look into my eyes. If I become the monster you will be, I'll be back. This hell was created for misery. You're not afraid that the worst is yet to come. You'll find my nothing. On the concept of quitting and getting absent. I hope you're proud of yourself. Learn your conscience is contribution. Someone else I've been taken for granted. You'll get the venom from them. I wouldn't more good. There's nothing good left in me. Nothing good left in me. I'm falling down. Rejected the blood I put in it. My infant means nothing in this prison. Forever stuck in this game. Unable to turn the page. Inside a new chapter.
I feel like there's a deep message with this song.
I only started getting that around the end, but then
I hope that's not a suicide note.
Oh, that's what I thought it was, and I was hoping for the rest of this, like the video,
that you could see what the message said.
Not just that, I want to see what the hell happened.
Well, I get a feeling like he wants to talk to his dad about something, and his dad is not like really giving him the time. But I really feel like there is a deeper problem that we don't see here. Maybe to do with sexuality or whatever. Like something is on his mind, and he really wants to talk to his dad. I feel like I get the sensation that he wants his dad to understand where he's coming from and whatever he's going through, whatever the problem is. It's hard for me to nail down what the issue is with the limit of the video. Like, you know what I mean? And I just hope that's not a suicide note at the end, because it almost felt like the father like ostracized him and didn't want anything to do with him.
But that's what made me think it is, because with all that was happening, I mean, that's what got me to understand the name of the song and the name of what was happening. I think that's what...
I'm throwing this out there because that's the impression this is the impression that I got just from watching the video with the limited knowledge that I have. I've never heard of this band before, never seen the video. So with the limited knowledge that I have, I kind of have a feeling like there's some really deep wounds there. Whatever's driving those wounds, I don't know necessarily, but I have a feeling that has something to do with the topics that I mentioned. And he's trying to reach out to his father to kind of bring them to the table and make him understand where he's coming from and perhaps accept whatever it is that's ailing him. And I feel like the father's kind of ostracizing him, not really giving him the time of the day for whatever reason. And I just hope that didn't turn out into becoming a situation where he commits suicide and now that's a suicide note.
But
that's the vibe that I'm getting. Are you getting the same vibe?
That's the vibe I got too, because that would also make total sense. I mean, the song's name Regret. I feel like that would be a very regretful thing
from the father's side.
From the father's side, yeah.
Yeah, totally. So I'm that's where I'm going with the video. But now let's talk about the song.
I was so scared at the start.
Me too. That thing at the start, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a huge regret. Like we just came from one regret into another.
And to be honest, another one would have been better than this one if it went down that road. But it didn't. Oh, it didn't, because that guitar came out of nowhere. And
dude, that opening, and it stayed on.
Not just the opening.
But the way it started, the guitar.
Yeah, but that guy deserves so much high praise because he was doing that throughout the whole song. You must get tired of just doing this for like 5 minutes straight.
But the melody that it creates.
The melody was beautiful, and he was changing it up too. And he was.
Yeah, it was not. It was.
It wasn't the same thing. He was changing it up, and
it had some waves in it. It had some waves in it. Yeah. It had some waves in it. To me, this song, when you look at it, there are two driving forces behind it. That guitar, which is absolutely phenomenal. What a way to introduce you to the song.
Yeah.
The moment the song starts, it's him with the guitar.
It's a very calming sound.
I know it had a calming aspect to it, but at the same time it was hypnotizing, right? Yeah. So the moment the song starts with that, you're almost forcing me to like the song regardless of what else happens, because I'm in. Like I'm just like you're like the Pied Piper, and I'm just one of the rats that you're bringing out of the town, right? Like I'm just magnetized by it. So the moment that he started, I was like, okay, I'm in. It almost doesn't matter what happens from this point on, as long as that stays. It's not just like the tip at the beginning of the song and then it completely disappeared, and it stayed for the whole song. I sometimes it's more in the forefront, sometimes it drops a little bit, but I love the sound. Now the other element that I thought was really interesting and I really enjoyed was the vocals.
Yeah. Especially the switch up with the
very dynamic,
the clean vocals and those harsh vocals were amazing.
Those gutturals were incredible.
The gutturals amazing.
You know what I mean? You go down like that, and you bring it's like you're pulling something from like the deeper parts of yourself. I thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
Because you got clean vocals, you got harsh vocals, and then you got gutturals. Like it was like three different stages.
And the clean vocals were beautiful. Beautiful clean vocals.
But I felt like the way the vocals were used on this track, the timing, always in the right part of the song. The right style and the right part to make the song interesting, to make the song melodic, to make the song dynamic.
The clean vocals at some points was singing, and then the other point it felt like just kind of talking down, but with a beautiful.
It was almost like a narrator with a melody to it.
Yeah.
But like I said, there was never one point of the song where I felt like, oh, I wish they had done this style in this part, or maybe a little bit more over here, or a little bit less there. No, to me it was like the right amount at the right time to make the song absolutely perfect, for the song to have this ebbs and flows up and down, because musically the track feels more constant, because that guitar melody permeates throughout the whole song, and it kind of gives this flat line approach to the way the song sounds, right? With the exception, obviously, there's some ups and downs, and then there's the breakdown and all of that stuff. But overall, it gives the sense of continuity, gives this sense of a flat line. The vocals, it's almost what's pulling the song up and down, because depending on where you are, the style changes, and your perception of the track changes with it, because now the song is heavier, now it's more melodic, now it's a little bit more melancholic, where it's almost like narrator style, now it's heavier again, then when the song has the breakdown and the gutturals come out, it's like, it's just so
Slavic
heavy.
Squad with the
Slavic
heavy...
Squad with those heavy vocals was just absolutely perfect. So I thought, if there's, as the song finished, I'm like, this is a song that really lives off of how that guitar sound, and not to take anything away from anybody else, but the song lives off of how that guitar sounds, and then how well placed and how well delivered the vocals are throughout the whole track. This song is magnificent. I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? It's a fun track to listen to. It's a fun track to listen to. Now, the interesting aspect is, if you dive deeper and you look at the lyrics, can you then understand better what the video is trying to tell you if you look at the lyrics of the song?
Probably.
Does that open a little bit more of a door into what this track really has to offer? Exactly. I think that's an interesting aspect. So, but overall, man, I dig it.
I dig it too. This was not a regret.
No, definitely. There were no regrets to be had with this video, with this song, with this Patreon request. All right, guys, this is it for this Monday. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.